You know, I'll just take that one step. Sometimes all you need to do is take that one step. So, one step at a time.
I have a friend who's a makeup artist, and she's one of my best friends, Trifina, and one of her things that she always says is, we always are getting ready to go out, and she'll tell me, I have to break it all the way back down and then build it all the way back up. And she's talking about her makeup, but she's also talking about her attitude. And so that means that she's going to lay down, take a shower, get back up and put her makeup back on. But that's what we have to do sometimes. We just have to lay down, get up, refresh, and put it all back up again. And some days it's harder than others.
Absolutely.
But I think that when you live in wisdom, you know that faith, wisdom, love, and optimism are going to get me through this. It's going to get me through this day. It's going to get me through this moment. And if I didn't have the tough moments, I could never appreciate the good moments. So you've got to go through the bad. You've got to live through that. And when you live through that, when a good moment comes, you jump right on it. You're like, woo, this is a good moment. What are you leaving us with today, Rosemary?
It's a cliche, and we've already said it, but what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I feel that I am now a stronger person. I know that I can fight a good fight. And and I think that I have been able to talk to people who have been recently diagnosed, or who have gone through what I've gone through, and talk to them, and hopefully to let them know, to reassure them that it's not the end, that there is life beyond cancer. It was such a wonderful thing when I discovered that. There is life beyond cancer, after cancer. And I guess maybe that's the wisdom that I would like to share with people. And wisdom after any, life after any major crisis in someone's life, life will return to normal eventually. And some might not be the same form that it was prior to, but it will be normal and good again. You just have to have that faith, and you have to be strong and know that this is true. So.
Oliver?
Well, I can tell you how I would like to use my wisdom. Not necessarily that I'm using it. I would like to use my wisdom to tell people, sick or well, let somebody love you. Don't shun people. Don't push people away, because the person that is helping you may need to help you as much as you need the help. It may be doing something for them internally. And when you push them away, when you shun them, that does not give them the chance to receive that which they need to receive. Also, to tell people, as I said before, that you can live beyond cancer. There's things that you can do for yourself. Eat right, live right, exercise, have that faith that we've talked about. Also, if you believe in God, it says that your body is a temple. Then live that way. Make your body a temple. You know, again, realize what you're putting into it, and also control this. You know, in a chapter in the Bible, I think it's James, he said the tongue is the vilest thing of the body, and it is. You know, what you say can destroy a person. It can hurt a person so badly that they never recover from it. Like you say, the things that your father said to you, you didn't fully recover from those things until maybe now that you're working on it. But I need to work on me, how I talk to people, how I respond to people and how I react to people. Stop reacting and act, I guess, is the phrase. But a lot of times people will say things to me and I react. And I have to work on myself. And that's the wisdom that I am gaining from having cancer, is that there's a lot of feeling in this world. There's a lot of feeling in the people around you. And again, I say, let people love you. That's how I got through it, by letting people love me.
And that's a very wise way to look at it, because there are people that love you. And we do, when we're sick, shun them, and when we're in a bad mood, try to avoid them. And probably, just like you said, that they need just as much love and support as you do. And realize that the people who are going through it with you need that same support and that same amount of love. And for me, I have learned, like you said, I'm just beginning this journey of healing with my father passing. But what wisdom shows me is that I will, and that now I get a chance to please myself. I've always been a people pleaser. That's me by nature. I want to make people happy. I was in the fitness industry and I wanted to be everything that everyone else wanted me to be. And one day I stopped there and I said, wisdom has shown me that this is no longer who I am. But like I talked about that supposed self, that's who Carl Powell was supposed to be. And when I dropped my supposed self, now with my father, I can drop my assumed self and get to my actual self. So now I'm working on becoming my actual self, and I hope that more wisdom will come along with that. Jennifer, Rosemary, Oliver, I'd like to thank you so much for being here today. Next week, Jennifer and I will be back, and we'll be talking about the flow, getting back into the flow after having your heart broken, and how to build a flow chart to make sure that your flow is on. We'll look forward to seeing you next week. Thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you soon.